Welcome back to Around the House with Cheryl. Cheryl here today. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to transfer these 2 wine bottles I've been hoarding. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. How I transform these into two apothecary type bottles. So the first thing you need is some black paint, some scissors, and I printed out these different, I had this craft paint but I didn't use it. It's chalk paint. And I had some black gesso, which I didn't use either, but anyway, I brought it out in case. I took the labels off the bottles and cleaned them up, and I have these little printouts I got from the internet, and so I'm going to cut out 2 of them I think would look nice on the bottle, and I also have a foam brush to make it quicker to paint and some decoupage for the labels. So let's get into this. And of course you need a paintbrush. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint the bottles, and then when they are drying I will cut out the labels. This is the most satisfying part, painting these bottles. And I believe I only used maybe 1 coat, because the bottles were dark anyway. And if you're new here, welcome. I do all things around the house to make it beautiful inside and out. Check out, if you like Halloween or Christmas or gardening, check out some of my playlists. I will link my Halloween playlist below and some of my DIYs. Okay, so I've gotten this almost painted. So now we're gonna get ready to move on to the next bottle. I always like to paint on things, so you'll notice that a lot about my DIYs. I use stuff that I already have around the house. I probably had these bottles, saving them probably a couple years, and I just said let me do something with these bottles and get them out the way. So looks like there was a few spots that needed a little touch up, and this apple barrel paint, I like it because it dries like a matte finish, which I thought was perfect for these bottles instead of shiny. Okay, we're getting this all done, and so now I have to figure out, I was trying to think which labels I wanted to use. Well, it ended up being 2 that were the perfect size for this these bottles, so that's what I did. One says spider venom, cute little spider on there, and then the other one says pumpkin essence with the cute pumpkin on there. Okay, and then there were some other little labels I decided to go ahead and cut out while I was waiting for the bottles to dry. And there was a big label in there that I may use for something, but I hadn't decided yet. This one had a little ink damage, so I probably won't use that. And this big one, I haven't decided what I'm going to put it on. I do have a cauldron, so I may decoupage it onto that. And this one says witch's treats, and that's what I usually put my candy in anyway. So let's put that to the side and get all of these scraps of paper and everything out the way, and we will go ahead and cut the rest of these out. That way if I need them for a future project, it'll already be done. Okay, so the jar bottle feels pretty dry. It probably only takes about 30 minutes for it to dry thoroughly. So now I'm putting on some decoupage medium. This one has a little bit of gloss to it, so I did end up with a few spots that had little shiny areas, and I will go back later after this and clean up where it's shiny. And as you know, I don't measure, so this thing Could be crooked on this bottle, but that's okay with me. Now I could have left it like that and then I wouldn't have to worry about any shiny parts, but I wanted to make sure that the label was thoroughly sealed, so I put a layer of decoupage medium on the outside of the label. And I hope everyone is doing well. And like I said, if you enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I truly appreciate it. It helps my channel. Especially, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so I think this is enough for decoupage on the bottle. I'm going to let it dry, and like I said, I may have to come back later and touch it up. So I'm going to put the label on the second bottle. And because I don't measure, when I put them side by side, we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's go ahead and put the decoupage medium on this bottle. And if you're new here, I'm so happy that you decided to stop by and spend a few minutes with me. I truly appreciate it. And for those who keep coming back, I love you guys. Thanks for the support and all the comments you leave me. It makes me feel so happy, and I hope that what I share with you helps you decide to do a few things around your house to make it beautiful. Okay, so there we go. We got that one on. I'm just going to smooth it out with my fingers. You could use any type of tool that you may have in your craft area, but I just use my fingers. I may have a couple little wrinkles, but it's a Halloween prop, so that's fine. Alright, like I did on the last bottle, I'm going to put a coat of decoupage on the outside. I use a pretty fairly thick coat, and the decoupage medium, if you're not familiar with it, it does dry clear, and you can get this at any craft store. They even have a small bottle at the Dollar Tree. This is just something I've had in my stockpile forever, so I want to try to use it up. Okay, and this is about done, and we're gonna let this dry. And so I decided that I wanted to do something around the top of the bottle. Now I had some twine, and so then I pulled out my hot glue. I used this little stick so I can push down the hot glue without burning my fingers. Okay, I need to find another hookup for my hot glue so I don't have to keep reaching behind me like that. Sorry guys. So I'm just putting a dab of glue here at the top of the bottle. And then I'm going to take this twine that I had already from the Dollar Tree. You can get a pack of 3 in the hardware section of the Dollar Tree. It has pack of 3 in there. Now this is not the greatest twine, but it works for craft projects. It's not that thick. So I decided to just twist this around the top of the bottle and put a little glue here and there so it won't come off. Now I think if I did this again, I would probably use some other type of glue, maybe decoupage medium, because once it dried you could still see a little bit of the shininess from the glue. So I just twisted this around till I got it totally covered at the top. This was fairly easy but a little tedious, and but I enjoy crafting. It's relaxing to me, and I like to see what I can create from things that I already have around the house. This was pretty much a free craft for me, because like I said, I already had the bottles, the twine, the glue, and the paint, and the decoupage. So really the only thing, I just had to print out the labels, which was easy to do. Alright, let's get this on here so I can show you guys how this turned out. I was pleased with this project. And don't pay attention to all that mess behind me. I should be crafting in my craft room. If you love watching decluttering videos, I'm going to link above or below my decluttering series, so you can see how I try to declutter my craft room, which is not really a true room. It's just me banished to the garage. I don't know, I can't say banished. I just never had a true craft room, really. And most of my craft materials are in the garage, and when it's hot, I don't craft in there, but I may start crafting in there when it gets cooler. But I like to set at my kitchen table. That way I can watch TV. If I want to cook, I can cook. And I don't make too big of a mess. Hey guys, on my table here. Okay, so I think this is about done. I have a few strings of glue, but that's okay. It'll look like a spider web on my bottle. But as you can kind of see the shininess from where the decoupage medium dried, I will come back later and touch that up. Okay, I think we are about done with this bottle. I kind of wish I had put a cork in it instead of trying to put that twine around there. Okay, here I'm doing the second one. I guess y'all don't really need to see this twice, but here we go. I just want to chit chat with you guys and tell you how much I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy all the crazy things I do around here, and that I like to share just to come up with some good tips for things to do. And I don't like to spend a lot of money on crafts. Most of the stuff I buy is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, let's get this on and get it going. Wish I could have put this on this quick the first go round. We're about at the stretch. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, guys, if you think you have a friend that would like to take a look at this project. I don't do too many fall DIYs because I truly love Halloween the best, so that's what I start working on in the fall. I've started decorating, so I'll be sure to share with you how I decorate usually my kitchen, dining room, and family room for Halloween. So that should be coming up in another week or so. I've got everything out, just trying to figure out what I want to put where. So right now my house looks like it threw up Halloween. Okay, I'm just using this little skewer to hold down the twine with the glue so I don't burn my finger. Okay, so in a few spots, like I said, I came back and touched it up with some paint. I may have missed a spot that I'll have to come back later, because like I said, I like the way that this paint dries flat. I didn't paint the bottom of the bottle. I didn't think that was necessary. I think it's okay the way it is. Okay, I was trying to think of what I was going to do next after this, but I think this is about all I need to do, is just paint on the spots where the decoupage was shiny and try to make everything look flat. So I'll keep watching so you can see how they look at the end. I think they turned out super cute, and they will make a great addition to my Halloween props. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I put out future videos, especially if you enjoy Halloween. Okay guys, this is how it turned out at the end. I think they turned out cute. I see I have a spot where I need to go back and put some more black paint. I left the labels on there, as you can see, but if you think it needed anything else, let me know. Thanks for watching.